You can make this much money if you are only swing trading. But for scalping, you cannot be able to take $16 to 500. It's not simple, but it's possible. So here is what you have to do when it comes to understanding scalping and swing trading. Now, if you go to app MetaTrader 5, right? We're already on a sell here. This is a ZA account, a RAND account. We have another account, which is IC Markets, right? You just go to IC Markets. Some of the trades that we open, they are on IC Markets. So I'm using these two accounts now. These are the real accounts that I actually use to actually scalp. This now we are scalping here. So we are scalping on a £10 account. Now, it's a time for us to actually take profit, right? Because we are scalping. And I want to explain what scalping is, how it works, how you can actually use scalping to actually grow your small trading account, make money within the same day. So now let's actually go ahead. At least we've made 100 rand, which is around $5, which is good, by the way. All right, now let's look at how you can be able to scalp. All right, you see here, for you to scalp, here's what you have to do. Open your trading app, MetaTrader 5, right? Before I explain what scalping is and swing trading is, open your MetaTrader 5. You select any asset of your choice. If you like to scalp, let's say you like to scalp Volatility 75, 100, then you need to open your trading account with Deriv, right? Since this is the only broker that you'll be able to get the synthetic indexes, such as the Volatility 100. So what you can do, go to our YouTube channel. You can open your YouTube app, all right? Open your YouTube app and make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is our YouTube channel, Bozza Trader. And once you've subscribed here, make sure that you actually turn on the notification button right here to all so that you don't miss anything. And then you click here. You can also visit our website, bozzatrader.com. Now, register a trading account here by using this Deriv link. You can also open your account with Blueberry, IC Markets, FXView. It's simple. So you can also make sure that you join our free WhatsApp group here, right? Once you have done that, that's okay. If you have any difficulties in opening your trading account, we have tutorials here that I provide how to open your trading account. Make sure that you watch the tutorial. Now, let's go to our MT5, right? Go to our MT5. You have to connect your account here. Once you have connected your account here, all that you have to do now is understand what is scalping, what is swing trading. You've seen that I've took an account of $16 to $500. So that was me swing trading, volatility 75. So now let's actually look at you like to actually swing trade, or you like to swing trade the Euro USD. Let's go with the Euro USD for now, just to keep everything simple and easy for everybody to understand what you can do. Now let's log into our broker since we've managed to connect it to the app, all right? And we click chart, we click codes, and then we scroll all the way down. Here's the Euro USD. We tap once, we go to chart, and now we want to scalp. We want to day trade. Scalp means that you're trading within the same day. You are trading within the same day, and you are just taking a small profit, all right? Just like what we did here, what you saw. Let me just, I'm not gonna remove that. Just gonna scroll all the way back like this so that you can see. We have a date here. Can you see this is 7th October? But after this dot vertical line here, we have 6th October, meaning that we are trading within this day. Within this day, what are we looking for? We are looking now, first thing, set up the time frame. Time frame is here. If you type here on an empty space, you will see this, right? And we tap 15 minutes. If you're using an iPhone, you'll be able to see the 15M here. If you're using this MetaTrader 5 on your PC, you'll actually change the time frame to 15M. Now, once you change the 15 minutes to 15M, that means that you are scalping. But just to give you everything so that you understand, the H1 to M1, that's the time frame for you to scalp. But to be precise in understanding how you can actually use the scalping model to actually find entries of sell or buy, you have to apply what? 15M. If you like to apply 1 hour, I do not recommend it, but if you like to try it, you can try it. The 5M you can also use it, all right? But the time frame that I recommend is 15M. Why? Because in most cases, you'll be able to mark the structure in a simple way, and you'll be able to get trades, because on 5 minutes, you'll have to be watching the chart each and every time it actually creates the candlesticks. So now, what you do, you just make sure that you change the time frame to 15M. You see the graph like this. You can zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, right? The zooming out is for you to see the bigger picture. Now that you have the bigger picture, let's actually look at the structure, what you'll be looking for to scalp before we go to swing trade. The scalping, you can apply the Bozza strategy that I actually mostly use. The reason why we got the sell here, I want to explain that so that you can understand. You are looking for a W like this, right? But the W is extended like this. It's extended. All right, let me explain that for those who do not understand. We are looking for a W pattern. We are looking for M pattern if we like to sell. If we like to actually sell, we're looking for W. If we like to buy, we're looking for an M. Now, the W is not a normal W. The W is extended like this. All right. Now, how we confirm the entry? We confirm the entry by marking a horizontal line like this here, just like what we did here. Can you see here? Now, this forms our extended W. Can you see that? Can you see it? This forms our extended W. Now, we are looking to actually confirm an entry using this engulfing candlestick. Engulfing candlestick simply means that the first candlestick that you see versus the second candlestick, the first one is small, the second candlestick is big. That's how we see that it's an engulfing candlestick. Now we take what? We take a sell once the chart is actually what? Doing a pullback or a test. For those who don't know about pullback or confused about pullback, we have another tutorial on this channel, and please watch that. You see. So now we've managed to take a sell here. All right. You saw that we are actually trading on a real account and it went all the way down. This is where we are supposed to exit here. Stop loss goes above here. I trust you understand. So this is how we actually scalp. Now, what about swing trading? Swing trading, it's simple. You just have to use higher time frame. The higher time frame, what time frame are we using to swing trade? Is 4 hours. 4 hours is the standard time frame for you to swing trade. How are you able to swing trade using the H4 time frame? Now, this is where it gets tricky, because now you need to do alignment. Once you see a structure on a H4, you need to use the 15M, 5 minute, and 1M to find the entry. So this is where it gets tricky, because you need to be able to use this time frame to confirm the entry using what? The candlesticks. You can also use the indicators if you like to use the indicators. So now, the 4 hour, this is where you mark your standard structure. Now, the 4 hour will give you a structure. The daily will give you a structure, daily time frame. Weekly will give you a structure. But when it comes to swing trading, you're only focusing on what? On the daily time frame. Then you actually go to H4. But now we'll use H4 just to give you what you need to actually understand. Let's look at what's happening currently so that you understand how we're actually looking to swing trade. Now, let's actually place a rectangle box here, below here. Why are we placing that rectangle below there? We are looking to find this is our support area below here. That's where we have a support area here. Now, our exit area is here. Let's actually place a rectangle box above here so that you can see. So now, what we're expecting to take a buy, the chart to get in here. This is us swing trading. Using what? Using only the support and resistance. We're using only what? The support and resistance. Just like what happened here. Just like what happened here. Can you see what happened here? And how we mark the support and resistance, we can mark it 1 and 2. We can call this bounce off. Bounce off. Now, there are scenarios where the bounce off, just like this one. Let's mark this one here. Like this one. Let's mark it. Let's actually remove these vertical lines. Remove these vertical lines. And this is what we have. This is no longer a bounce off because this red candlestick closed below this box. It's no longer what? A bounce off. Now, this is what? This is a break. And this break, what happens when we have a break like this? We wait for the graph to actually return to our box again. This is where we're also looking to take a sell. But because of the box that we have here, we have so many boxes that we can mark. And this is where it gets more tricky because we have to mark everything. What we know is that once it gets in here, in this box, once it does a pullback or a retest, we have to take a sell and we exit it here. And if it does not confirm the sell here, we wait for it to get in this area again here. Or see this area here. That is why now our exit is here, meaning that we've got an entry here and all the way down to this area where we're expecting a bounce off. So this is how we actually swing trade and scalp. This is the difference between scalping and swing trading. Now, the difference you can actually look at in this way. We have 4 hours. Remember, each and every candlestick, if you are using the H4 time frame, each and every bar that you see that is red represent 4 hours. So if you count here, this is 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour. So if you can count and say 4 times 4, you'll be able to get the 16 hours, meaning that you were holding the trade for plus 16 hours. Trust you understand. So this is how you'll be able to scalp the market and swing the market. So let me know in the comment section below if are you swing trading in this way. Now let's actually take this to another level. What about using a trend line? Yes, you can use a trend line like this to scalp, but you have to mix a trend line with the structure of a resistance or support. It's that simple and easy to do. Now, if you're using the trend line, you can count 1, you can count 2, you can count 3. This trend line shows you that we are about to approach an area here to take a sell. So what you do, you just place the line like that. And then you mark your resistance above. If you like to rely on the trend line only, you can do that. You can do that, but you must be aware of the small time frame that you need to confirm the entry using. So there are certain rules that you need to develop around this when you're using the trend line. I trust you understand. So if you like to apply, let's say the ICT or SMC, or you like to apply the CRT, you like to apply the supply and demand, market structure, price action, then you'll be confused. I don't recommend you keeping things like that because you'll be confused. So the better is just to keep it easy and simple. But when it comes to the supply and demand, this is your demand area and this is your supply area. Please note that we have 4 different things. We have supply and demand, support and resistance. These are completely different things, but they almost share the same concept as to where you'll be able to look for buy and sell. I trust you understand. So now the next time that you are looking to take a buy or take a sell, just look at do you want to actually but for me, based on my personal experience, I do not ignore anything. I scalp, I day trade, I swing trade, I position trade, I trade everything. I do not actually choose that I want to be scalping trade. No. Because on the swing trade, if you look the spirit separator here, right? If you look the spirit separator here, when you're swing trading, you will get lesser trades. Just like in this case, let's mark the trade that we're actually expecting for this week. You can see the spirit separator here. We're separating this week here, right? This is just 1 week, right? I trust you understand. Now let's mark the areas. This is an area where we're expecting to take a sell, an area where we're taking a sell again here, a sell here, and a buy here. So meaning that this week we had only 3 trades. But what about if we're scalping? We're expecting to take many trades. So it's important to also apply proper risk management. That's all. I love you all. Stay blessed. I'll see you on another tutorial. And if you have any questions, let me know.